Hi, I'm Chef Alan Susser. I'd like to talk about mangoes. Kents is the variety that I'm going to talk about today. These Kents are sweet and rich in flavor, and the wonderful thing about them is they're limited in fibers. They're juicy and tender. The coloration is deep green with a red blush in it. Kents are actually large and oval. When they start to ripen, they have a slightly yellow coloration. Their peak availability is from January through March, and again June through August. To make our mango bread, we're going to need 2 very ripe mangoes, lush and soft, peeled and pitted. You're going to need a puree 1.5 of these mangoes, and then the other we're going to dice. So let's get started with the mango bread. I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees and also creamed the sugar and butter together. So we're going to start with this part of the recipe and adding in the egg. This bread is really easy. This is a sweet bread because we've got the mangoes going on in it. So adding in the lime juice as well as some vanilla. And wow, you can start to smell it, but you know what? Adding in the mangoes is the best part here. Adding in that mango puree and blending this through, just simply mixing it in. Don't overmix it. Then what I'm going to do is add in our dry ingredients. So our dry ingredients are the baking soda as well as the baking powder and some cinnamon. Cinnamon's going to bring up the flavor on the mango really well. You're going to see how that flavor works, and in this bread the cinnamon and the mangoes are really going to work terrifically together. Dry ingredients into wet ingredient. And here again going to just simply mix it through. Sometimes I turn the bowl as I'm mixing through, getting the flour mixture off into the moist mixture, which is the mangoes. It takes just a moment or two to do that. Mixing it in, spinning the bowl a little bit, just till it starts to come together, just as we have here, looking good. Going to add in the nuts. Nuts give it a nice toasty flavor and sweetness as well. And then the pieces of mango, having the mango pureed as well as the pieces, give texture to the bread as well as lots of great flavor. So just enough to mix it through. This is looking great. I've got a pre-sprayed container, and with that I'm going to add in the mango mixture. Okay, just enough, and kind of take that and flatten it. Okay, just spread it out evenly into the pan. And then just give it a little bit of a tap so we make sure the bottom is covered. And this is going to go into the oven for about 40 minutes. Now the best part. Wow, does that smell great? Wow, now that's a mango bread. The hardest part is letting it cool before digging in. You can simply serve it like this for breakfast or with a scoop of ice cream. For this recipe and more information on Kent variety, visit mango.org.